Hey family, I have decided to put together a video to best go over our options for the 2026 Shotwell family reunion, and figured I'd just break it down that way. Basically, between Hannah and I, we're trying to put this together and get it all sorted, hopefully before between Christmas and Thanksgiving. So what I need from you guys is watch the rest of the video. It's going to go over the place we're staying, the different options to stay, and basically all we need is figure out who's going and how the people that are going want to stay there. There's three options. You got a lake house, a lake cottage. I don't really know the difference between the two other than price. And then there's a lodge, aka the hotel. So once we figure out who's going and what groups are going, we can get that over to the staff there. They'll write up like a contract, reserve that, and then we'll each individually call in and pay for our individual rooms, houses, that sort of thing. We can group our stays. So if the Jim Shotwell family wants to rent a big house and put X families in that, we can do that. We'll just list that below in the Google form, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to move over to a screen recording, breaking down the different options. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. And then if you can just fill out the options below in the form, that way I know who's staying, who's coming, and where those people want to stay. Once that's all collected, I'll submit that to them, and then we'll individually, like I said, I'll list all that, call into the place we're staying, and everyone individually pays for it, and it will be simple, and we'll go from there. But either way, super pumped for those that can make it. I'll be sad for those that can't, but I'm sure we'll see everyone in the future. Love you guys, and we're on to the next part of the video. Family, here is the main page of the Stonewall Resort. Just to give perspective, this is all the way kind of in the northern part of West Virginia. We put in ChatGPT majority of people's addresses to get this location, and this was the centroid of which it chose. So this was the closest resort in that area. Basically, again, trying to keep this short and sweet, we have to look into the three different options of where to stay. So there's the lodge, which is right in the kind of the center of the resort. And then you have both lake houses and lake cottages that are about a mile. Here's the map. So the lodge is right here where the cursor is towards the middle of the screen. And then your cottages and lake houses are to the left of the screen where my cursor is. It's about a little less than a mile walk from here to the end. You can always just drive. But what I'm looking for is everyone to review this info, go through the details. There's different accommodations for kids, anything you would need. They've got it here. So within these, you can see there's 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. The cottages even have a 4-bedroom. But basically, go through, talk with whoever you want to connect with within your nuclear families, and come up with how you guys would like to stay. And then basically how that works in our little Google form. This is the original link that you guys should be seeing. It will have, I've got a breakdown in the highlighted text right here that shows the different quantities of lake houses, cottages, and then obviously there's plenty of room in the hotel, in the lodge. So then what you do is you would put your answer here, say, hey, I'm Nan and Jim Shotwell. We are staying at a lakeside house that's a 3-bedroom with X people within it, and then submit that. Under the response tab, you should be able to see publicly who's responded to it, and then that way you can kind of get an idea of who's doing what. And yeah, if you guys could do this as soon as possible, the payment side will come later. We just need to kind of put together an order for them and send that their way. If there's any questions through any of this, feel free to give me a call, a text, I guess an email, and we'll get it figured out. There is the last thing I want to kind of touch on, the fun part. There is plenty to do while we're there. I know it's just going to be a quick weekend. Boats, whatever type of boat this one is, golfing, swimming, tennis. They have sporting clays for Jerry and the rest of us. And yeah, plenty of fun things to do. Either way, looking forward to seeing you guys. Again, please fill out this Google form, submit that. Any questions, call, text, email me.